6 3-minute rounds of boxing in the welterweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the red colored shorts trimmed with white. At the weight he scale, 10 stone, 6 pounds. From Kiev, Ukraine, here is Vitali. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the white colored shorts trimmed with the spangled silver. At the weight he scale, 10 stone, 2 pounds, 6 ounces. A perfect record, 3 contests, 3 wins. Presenting from Skelmersdale, the undefeated Aitchison. Ty giving the bell, Phil Morris, star referee in charge of the action. The always outstanding Mr. Steve Gray from Fleetwood. 6 3-minute rounds.
Okay, boys, for goal play, 1 step back. Don't punch up back in the head. You take yourselves all the times. Touch close.
Got a great following here, Aitchison.
Sorry, Sam?
He's got a great following here. Brought the crowd with him.
Yeah, a few coaches, I think, come from Skem there to see him.
Yeah, all the lads have done well with tickets tonight. I mean, did you find it, Sam, that people were just desperate to get for a night out when you were selling tickets?
Yeah, that's it. Especially the away days, they loved him. Yeah, especially after lockdown, I think there'd be a pullback, but there wasn't. People seem to be wanting to get out the house and get to a show. This fight's looking good.
Yeah.
Where's this lad from?
Maksimiv's come for a fight here, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. He really has. Good test for Tom.
Tom Aitchison 3-0. Taking on Vitali Maksymiv here. Ukrainian guy, 3-8, so still got a bit of ambition.
Yeah.
And he's definitely come to try and put something on Tom Aitchison earlier.
He's letting his hands go.
Maksimiv's never boxed in England before either, so.
There won't be much on him there wouldn't have been much video on him to watch. So,
be looking to put on a good show, earn plenty more work.
Yeah. Can't hear what they're saying.
Looks like Aitchison's just drawn his sting a little bit, doesn't it? Nice little right hand there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, we're going to give Tom Aitchison's fans the award for most original songs of the night. Fighting out of a Tonks gym in Liverpool. It's from Skelmersdale. Tom, does that qualify him as a Scouser, Sam? Skelmersdale, is that qualified as a Scouser?
Well, I've seen him before on a couple of shows with Steve Brogan from Skem, but he's actually from St Helens, I think. Lives in Skem. Don't start getting into that because we've got Sam sitting next to us who lives in Prescott, so let's not go there. We'll have Paul Butler ringing up moaning as well.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Maksimiv's fought for a living, hasn't he? Look, he's got that hard Ukrainian face, hasn't he? You know,
it looks like he's been in the army for a few years, doesn't he?
Ukrainian face.
He's boxed in them cold sports halls, hasn't he? In the Ukraine,
yeah. He's a hard man.
Yeah. Looks like his face has been chiselled.
Yeah. Let's give us a good entertaining first round there. I like.
Round 2.
Second round, let's see if Maksymiv comes with that same aggression that he showed in the first round. Tom's a much sharper fighter and a much straighter, quicker fighter, but Maksymiv surprised him, I think, in that first 30 seconds or so.
Yeah. Not scared to let his hands go either.
Good little test this for Tom Aitchison. He's 4-5, 3-0, and everyone's been impressed with him so far. A good little fight for him, this.
Good body shots.
Just bends his knees and wings in those hooks, doesn't he, Maksymiv?
Yeah, you got to be switched on.
Looking for Aitchison to exchange with him, but Tom just wants to keep it on the outside, doesn't he? Just keep stabbing away with that jab.
Yeah, he's a nice textbook boxer, Tom. I like his style. Keeping it simple, all the basics.
Just dug in a good left hook to the body there, didn't he, after holding him off. But this guy, you know, he's 30 years old. He's a little bit rugged. Apparently he's done a little bit of kickboxing as well. Good left hook there, just on as he was moving out. But Tom's got to be careful against fellas like this who are unorthodox and awkward. You know, you could get caught with a flying elbow maybe, or with the head. I think he's putting down a little marker now, isn't he? The first sort of 20-30 seconds, the Ukrainian came in, rushed him a little bit, but he kept his composure. He was cool, Aitchison, and now it's probably settling down into the type of fight that he likes.
Yeah.
Got lots of support, and they're quite funny as well.
Yeah, they are. Got us all laughing.
Everything's textbook with Aitchison, isn't it? You know, he just dipped for a right uppercut there, and it was like you get shown on an England boxing course.
Yeah.
Everything's picture perfect. That right hand doesn't leave his chin, does it? It's always in position. As I say, that just
ends up
untidy there.
Yeah.
But on the whole, everything's really good.
Yeah, he just waited a bit too long, and the lad just took his chance. He's going to get back to the jab, and that's it.
Joe and Dave Tonks there in the corner.
That was a nice body shot, that. Throws that right uppercut really nice. Good way.
What do you hear in the gym all the time now, Sam? Tidy hands. Tidy hands.
Yeah,
you
tidy
must hear that
hands.
in the gym all the time these days.
Obviously, all the time. All the time. Which is key to important.
Keep your shape, tidy hands.
Yeah, it's very important. Something so simple, but it can stop a lot of shots.
I think in your fight with Ennis Brown, it paid dividends, that, because you look like the fighter, whereas Hakeem was skitting around and untidy. You were the one with a proper shape, looking like you were trying to win the fight.
Yeah, I feel like that went in my favour. That I kept my shape and throughout the fight, I think that it's easy to see me holding that together. So yeah, it definitely would have helped me sway the judges with just keeping my shape. Something so simple.
If you'd become untidy and missed wildly 3-4 times around,
it's noticeable.
It goes against you, doesn't
it?
But by keeping your hands, keeping everything tidy, it helps you.
It looks good, yeah.
Again, Maksymiv coming out firing early
there
on.
You go. His weight's a bit long, Tom, with that, and his left hand comes away from his face a little. He's got to get the jab going like that, yeah.
Those are the only things that are causing Aitchison problems, are those lunges, aren't they? I suppose it's something you can't really prepare for. It's so unorthodox.
Unpredictable, yeah.
As I say, they're like unorthodox, aren't they? You don't really get sparring partners in who are just going to be throwing all kinds at your limbs and, you know, doing things that you don't expect other fighters to do. But it's making him think. But I think he's quite composed. He's not letting it get to him. The the Ukrainian tried to rush him for a few shots there as well, didn't he? But again, he's just kept nice and tight. You know, as John says, that right hand just seems to be glued to his chin, doesn't it?
Yeah. Lovely. Simple stuff, lovely.
One of my favourite pet shots, that stabbing jab to the body and chest.
Good ones of them today.
Real underrated shot.
Yeah, Mayweather throws that a lot.
Yeah, a little warning for a forearm elbow there. Aitchison.
Nice.
It was good, that, wasn't it? You know, he found an opening and just kept landing. You know, he wasn't happy with one. He just kept finding that spot.
Yeah.
There's that left hand again, just landed behind Aitchison's ear. Just give Maksymiv a little bit of encouragement there as a third round just draws to an end.
I think he's showing good variety as well. You know, when he gets up close, if the opening's there, he's throwing loads of uppercuts, 1-2s, and then left hooks to the body, right hooks as well to the body, which you don't see that often. You know, I think good solid performance. The guy's tough, isn't he? You know, he's but he can't be taking any more of those uppercuts.
Corner, 10 seconds. Seconds out. Round 4.
Let's see if Maksymiv comes out again with a little bit of fire to open the round. He's done it in every round so far. Looking to land that left hook. A little bit more cautious this round.
What do you remember from those early learning fights that you had, Sam?
Learn a lot, yeah, just about pacing yourself, about picking the opportunities when you can, and yeah, if you land a good shot, take advantage of it. Like, don't let people off the hook. I think like that's one of my things early on in my career. Some people would say they like to get the rounds in, but I'd like as soon as I hit an opponent, I'd want to get them out there straight away. So yeah, but
he's doing everything right here, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough opponent. It was his third fight, Tom's third. Yeah. Really good opponent, really good fight, and tougher than you'd normally get in your third fight. So he's doing really well. Live opponent, and Tom's looking good. He's boxing well, head and body, and he's learning in there.
Was it a case of when you were coming up in your first, say, half dozen or so fights and just trying to put everything that you've learnt in the ring into effect, but throw variety of shots as well? Don't just be standing up, because obviously you came from the amateurs, but it wasn't just stand up throwing 1-2 straight jabs.
No, it's about
uppercuts
trying
as
to
well,
throw. Yeah,
shots.
what you've been working on in the gym, like if you've been working on the left hook, try and bring that in, and it's good when it comes off and you realise, yeah, I can do this. So it's using them as a learning fight as well, with taking as little risk as you can, but still learning along the way with certain shots, how you like throwing them, how they work. And yeah, it's a great experience.
What was one of the toughest ones that you had coming up early on?
I had a few tough journeymen. I had a Bulgarian who'd never been stopped, so that was in my head, like he's not been stopped by anyone, so I had to go about it in a different way. So I learned a lot in that fight, and even my debut, I think I learned a lot against Ibarrias. I'm not going to go in and knock everyone out, no matter how many times you hit them. So I learned a lot there.
Some guys are just tough.
Some men are just tough men. There's another one, a boxer like Kane Baker, and I underestimated him. I thought I was just going to go in and stop him, and I never. And he gave me a good 6-round fight, so I learned a lot there that you've got to respect all your opponents, and you can't take your foot off the gas at any time, because you might put in a performance that you're not happy with.
And a bit like Tom here at the end of this round. He's had good solid rounds. He's thrown a lot of shots, been very efficient. A lot of spite and power in these shots as well, and lots of hooks, lots of uppercuts. So you come out to the fight at that fight you were just talking about, and he's going to have this as well, where his hands are hurting, but he hasn't stopped the guy.
Yeah, exactly. And he's trying, but he's putting everything in, doing everything right, but he's not getting to stop it. So you come out there, your hands hurt, your body's hurting, and you know you've been in a fight.
You get in the changing room and it's saying, just pass me that bucket with the ice in.
Yeah, leave that with me for a bit. No, it's a great fight. It's a great learning fight for him.
And they found a stool now for that corner.
Yeah.
At last.
Corner, 10 seconds. Seconds out. Round 5.
Really tightened up, Tom, hasn't he? You know, since them first couple of rounds, he's not really been caught with any of those looping, strange shots. He's been pretty solid defensively, hasn't he? Just looked for that straight right hand, then missed it. That right hand's just dropping a little bit from Tom. Do you think that's because he's looking to line Maksymiv up a little bit, Sam, or is it just a little bit of fatigue?
No, I think it was purposely. He's trying to loop it over, chop down with it, get a bit more power on it, going off the left hook. Bit of variety in the right hand. Marked him up now a lot as well.
Yeah, shake out of his arms, but he's marked up under both eyes, isn't he? And the nose looks a bit crooked, but the nose looks a bit crooked at the opening bell. I'm not sure if Tom can take credit for that.
I remember I've interviewed quite a lot of lads who had like really good amateur careers, and where the draw, you know, you'd see the draw and your name would get posted up on a notice board in these tournaments, and everyone would look at you if you got a Russian or a Ukrainian, and they'd look at you and feel sorry for you and go, oh no, you know, they are tough guys, aren't they? These
well schooled.
This guy's a good opponent. I'd like to see him.
Good opponent, yeah.
On the VIP shows.
Yeah.
You know, you can see him catching some lads if they're not ready. You know, everyone
yeah,
who's fighting has
yeah.
got to be on alert, haven't they?
And all credit to Aitchison, you know, he's kept composed. He's got good feet, good movements. He's rolled around and got out of trouble on those rare occasions when he's been caught in a corner or something.
Yeah.
But I really like these uppercuts where he's throwing them in. Really, you know, a lot of dig in them, and against lesser opponents, these would be hurting them even more.
You know, you look at someone like Marcus Malloy. be an ideal opponent, or Matti Rennie.
Yeah,
You know, it's
yeah,
perfect
exactly.
opponent
Yeah,
for those
yeah,
type of guys.
yeah,
Because he's coming with ambition.
yeah.
Feeling the pace now, though.
Us 30-year-olds do sometimes. So.
Corners, 10 seconds. Second out for the 6th and final round.
Loaded up on that big left hook then. He's come to have a real go, hasn't he, in the
Yeah.
last round, Maksymiv?
Really good to see.
Oh, fair play to him.
Good boy, he's been hit with a body shot there by Tom. Yeah, Tom's hit him there.
Yeah, he
The
stepped
body,
back, didn't he? You could tell.
Was it
Yeah.
like right uppercut to a bit of a stomach kick?
Yeah.
It just took the guts out of him, didn't it? You're not really seeing the Ukrainian rocked, have we? But judging by his face, you know, Tom's been accurate, really.
Yeah.
And besides that little step back before, a lot of the shots that have got him flush,
Yeah.
no, they haven't just glanced his stomach or his side. He hasn't looked in trouble with the body shots as well, just only up until that shot. And he's still going.
Just seeing out the fight now, Aitchison not going to take any risks. I think he realises that this guy's here for the duration and not going to do anything stupid. He's boxed really well, he's got another win under his belt. Move on to the next one. Been impressed?
Yeah, I have. I think he's got a slight little mark on his right eye, I think, Tom, but really tough opponent who hasn't just stood there, he has took a lot of shots, but he's no punch bag at all, and he's had a go, and for parts of the fight he was very awkward, very unorthodox, and tried to rush Tom a bit, and I've been impressed with not only his shot selection, his variety, but also how composed he is sometimes when he's been under pressure.
There you go, final 10 seconds. Another good, accomplished performance from Tom Aitchison. He's going to keep his unbeaten record, but well done, Vitali Maksymiv. Give him a good fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 hugely entertaining rounds of boxing, star referee Steve Gray has scored the contest 59 points to 56 points for your winner. Hailing from Skelmersdale, now undefeated in 4 professional contests, Aitchison. And a fine effort, ladies and gentlemen, from Ukraine's Vitali.
Yeah, good win for Aitchison. I'm pleased he got a little bit of credit there as well, the Ukrainian, because he came to have a good goal, didn't he?
Yeah, I think it must have been one of the early rounds, maybe one of the rounds 2 to 4 that Steve Gray gave him a share of. A really good effort.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.